101. This is a regular feature on developing your business, enabling your entrepreneurship. And joining me in studio now is our guest, Jeff Njao Moya. He is, of course, a consultant, a man who has experience behind him in matters entrepreneurship consulting around the region. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Well, last time you were here, we talked about naming and, of course, discouraging people from using their, well, bits of their names, them and their wives' names, relatives' names, places from where they come from, to, well, create business names and to name their corporations. Now we're at the stage where we want to start to register these names. So let's take it forward. Where do we start?
You've named the business, you have a good name.
Yes.
The next step is registration.
Yes.
Registration starts with name reservation. You have to reserve the name. Name reservation is done at Sharia House, but nowadays it's been put online.
Yes.
So you need, initially before it was online, you will need to give them 3 names.
Yes.
Why it's safe to give 3 names is because there's a probability that the name that you have chosen has already been taken on by someone else. So you look for 3 names that are unique.
Yes.
And it's always good to put them in order of preference.
Yes.
Based on the one that you like. Now, all that nowadays is online under e-citizen.
Yes.
So, and it's pretty easy regardless of where you are, as long as you have
So do you have to conduct a
internet
name
connection.
search first? Or
Yes.
do you? Yes.
You have to conduct a name search. You
Yes.
go in e-citizen, you click registration services, you go e-citizen, you'll put the name and the definition of the name. And there are a couple of rules that they always give there.
Yes.
You can't name a business with the name Kenya or a name of a county because of obvious reasons with government.
Yes.
It has to be a name that's socially acceptable. It's not a name that insults. It's not a name of, you can't name something government because, or it's not a name that has been taken on by someone else.
Yes.
Name search. After name search is name reservation.
Yes.
Name reservation is where that name that you searched, and by the way, the platform is very, very efficient. Within a day, maximum 2 days, the name search results come out, still online, and you can be able to check the results.
So do they send them to your email or do you query the...
You'll still get it in your e-citizen account in the platform.
Yes.
And you just download and you can be able to receive it. Then you can either send it on email or whatever, but it is in the platform. So one, you have to get an e-citizen account.
Yes.
After name search, name reservation. Name reservation is where now that name that you searched and was successful, you reserve the name.
Yes.
If, depending on the type of or mode of registration that you intend to register it with, then it will be able to, you'll be able to see if the name has the last title limited or not. Yes. And also it will determine the cost of the actual registration. Now, many people ask, why should I register as a business name or a sole proprietor or a limited company? Let me give a few examples. Yes. If you're registering as a business name, it means that the liability is unlimited. Yes. Let me break this down to our viewers. Liability unlimited means that in the event that you go broke, in the event that there is debt, people can come to you as Peter Wakaba, as the individual, to follow up the debt. Let me give an example of an institution that is going broke, for lack of a better word, Nakumat. Yes. If they were registered as a business name, then the business owners, the persons who registered that business, they will be going for them at a personal level. But now, because it's registered as a limited company, even the people who are owed by the institution cannot go for them to recoup their investment or to recoup the debt that they owe. So unlimited liability, unlimited liability, you register as a business name. Yes. Limited liability, now you register as a limited company. So, and there are 2 different kinds, and even the cost. And business name is way cheaper. I think it costs 800 bob without any
frills.
If you're not paying to a lawyer or a facilitator to do it for you, if you're paying direct. For a limited company, it costs around 10,000 shillings if there's no one else who's assisting you to facilitate the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Indeed, unfortunately, out of time. for a segment.
Yeah.
We like taking it in small bits,
yes,
so that people then get to interrogate this and come back to us with more information now next week. Next week, I think we'll take the process forward, and this time go to, once you have your business name, then what are the other things you then need to start to do depending on what you've registered,
Sure.
especially because you then need an account, and that's